There you go.
I'm on. I'm on now, everybody. Hi.
Turn yourself on, Doug.
It's just me and Denise tonight. So Amy's abandoned us to Philadelphia.
Rude.
Maybe she'll stop in. It's 10 o'clock there currently, but you know she showed me a really excellent dinner with crab cakes and a bunch of meals, drinks. So what are we doing tonight? It's been hot. Today was not so hot. Whoa. Amateur hour over here. Thanks, Ping. And we are going to make two summer kind of melon salads that are a little bit savory because of the meats. One, we're going to make a cantaloupe, prosciutto, burrata salad with marinated shallots and some basil. It's going to be really excellent. And then the next one, we're going to make a watermelon, Serrano ham, and mozzarella. Very similar kind of riffs on them, but the cantaloupe, prosciutto, and burrata salad one, our friend Lindsay, when her and her husband Chris came over, she made this for us, and we talked about this a little bit. It was so good, so I thought, why not? Why not make it? So we're also going to make a frozen mudslide because why the hell not? It's summer, it's chocolatey, it's boozy, and it's like a milkshake, and it has ice cream in it. So I mean, we win. So we do need to get started on the two alliums, the red onion and the shallot. And all I'm doing is I'm gonna just slice these. I don't need to chop them. I want them to have some, but I want to make.
Hello, Annie.
Hi, Annie. We are just gonna try and keep these thinnish. Your knife work should be able to do this pretty easy with a shallot. And then we'll do a teeny bit of red onion. Now I have a whole one, but we don't need that much. We just need enough to kind of go along with our meats and melons and cheese. You would not normally think that this all would go together nicely, but the sweetness and the fatty, salty deliciousness of the meats, which we'll get into after we get this done. Oh, this is going to make my eyes water.
Don't cry.
I'll try not to. I could be wearing my face shield and it would be fine. I was a victim to Facebook marketing, and I bought my first thing through Facebook Markets, not Facebook Market, but I bought things from an ad on Facebook, and because I was like, I do a lot of work in which things get in my face and mouth, especially when I'm working in the garage in the with wood, or when I was cooking in the pizza oven, which is done. A lot of smoke in my face. So I'll just reach one here, but basically it's this. I figured they're fogged, don't get fogged up, but they're pretty cool. They have a filter at the bottom. Anyways, if you wanted to, you could put like one-way mirror on it, and you could look like Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe.
Do it.
So, anyways, we are doing that. So what I got to do here is I got some balsamic vinegar, and I'm just kind of. This is the play with your heart here. This is not you can make sure. This is a little bit thicker, but I want a tablespoon or so, and then I also want a little bit of olive oil.
Pink thinks she should go on American Gladiator.
I would never take any balls to the face. That's what she said. So I'm going to just just enough. I don't need too much, right? I just need enough to make things crazy. And you're going to just give it a whirl here until everything is nice. You want to break up those so that the slices kind of start to break, into individual strands. But not too bad. And just kind of, you're going to let this sit.
I just watched the semi-little documentary on them. on Netflix.
That's right. You were telling me about that it was a thing that you watched recently. Okay, so for the watermelon, we're going to use this red onion. I'm just going to...
You move that, yeah.
Yarp. And I noticed when I did it. So I'm just going to, again, I want to keep this fairly as thin as I can. And I've found the technique to do this is if you start with a big long knife like this and you just push down in one stroke like that, you get a much better thickness because you're not sawing at it. And it's just right down. So if you've got it also helps if you have a really sharp knife. So. Now this is going to be a lot tangier. Yeah, I mean, I don't wear it around the house yet, but I could. Daniel, welcome. But I don't need too much. We don't need too much more than this. But like I was saying, it's going to be a lot, kind of, red onion is going to be a little hotter. And not hot as in temperature, but like kind of giving that like, red onion. So, how's everybody's week? Amy's birthday went off like nothing else. It was super fun. Everybody came and we had pizzas and we had lots of hors d'oeuvres and we had it was fun. And the pizza oven performed beautifully. So, yeah, I really love red onion thing. And I also could just I love them on a sandwich, red onion on a sandwich. Oof, so good. Same thing. I got another container, very similar. Now the thing that we're going to change up here is we're not going to use the regular balsamic. When Amy and Denise and our friend Andrea and her mom went on their girls' wine trip, they went to Troy Farms, and they have. They make olive oil and balsamic vinegar and stuff there. And this, my eyes are starting to water. Too bad. Okay, so this is a peach white balsamic. So it's made with peaches, but it also has the balsamic vinegar is just based on white grapes. So this is going to be a lighter. It's going to be yeah. So you can see it's also not as thick. And I'm going to, there we go. Again. Yeah, I think I have some in the refrigerator. Next time I do them pickled red onions that I like to do is I'm going to do them with thinner because they're good, but man, eating them on a hot dog, it's just. And again, I'm not looking to have too much olive oil in there. So. We're just going to let this, and these are going to be really, really, it's going to add really a lot of brightness. It's going to add a little bit of, and we're going to add cracked black pepper and some flaky sea salt to the end of all of this too. So that's going to make all these flavors really pop. So the other thing you can do if you really want to be, super cool. Oops. I don't know what's happening, but you can just give it a shake. Everybody having a party. And I'm just going to throw these two in the fridge just for about 10-15 minutes while we get everything else going. All right, so let's talk about our meat. The meats are prosciutto. Now, this doesn't look like regular prosciutto. It's the ends, and she was like, well, it's not going to look all pretty like this, where it's in a strip, and really, I was like, I don't care. I'm going to be tearing it up. So this is Prosciutto di Parma. It's just where the region is. It's a breed of pig that they have there, and then this is Serrano Ham from Spain. Now, you're like, Doug, aren't those just meats that are processed and made delicious? Yes. This is made in a more moisture-laden environment, so it keeps it the fats and everything. But it's it is doing its thing to make it really awesome. I can't speak right now for some reason. Is there a way to turn on subtitles? I don't think so because it's a live stream, so I don't know if subtitles are.
I'll ping this.
Oh, thanks, Ping. So this is made more dry in a more dry environment, and that is intensifying the flavor, and it's also making it a little bit more salty-ish. So that's where you're coming in. So those are the difference between our meats. And then this fancy package is burrata cheese. Actually, let's just take it out and look at it. So this is, if you've never had burrata, burrata is delicious. It is very similar in setup and how mozzarella is made, but and the inside it's not set as much. So you've got this creamy, really delicious sort of different texture than you're gonna see with a mozzarella. Oh man, oh that's really good. It really is good for salads. And then what we have on the other side for the watermelon is I just went for a nice soft mozzarella. And again, I'm gonna tear this and you'll see what we do when we add it. But I don't know if you can kind of see this a little bit, but see how when I open it, there's longer strands. And it's just how they process it. So when you make mozzarella, you put it into balls, but you also, you're stretching it a lot and you're moving it and making it so it has a lot of elasticity to it. And then if you're using Firefox, come to the modern age. And then we're gonna be topping that with, like I say, a red onion and or shallots. And then we're gonna just add a little flaky sea salt and black pepper. And then for the watermelon, we're gonna add fresh mint leaves torn up. And for the cantaloupe, we're gonna add basil. And that's really gonna add a peppery to it. So it's gonna be good. Now you can make, if you wanted to, you could use feta cheese with the watermelon. There's watermelon feta salads out there. I don't like feta. I just made the decision that I'm old enough that I don't have to eat feta if I don't want to. So I'm not going to. So let's just get to chopping this. And when we get everything ready, we'll have everything ready to go. We'll make our drink and then we'll plate. And then that way everything comes together and it looks really nice. And so I'm not sure, I think how I want to do this. Well, that's because Theodore knows what's right. He knows that Uncle Doug is awesome. So I'm going to just kind of... Now you can go thinner if you really want to, but I'm just going to try and take the outside skin off too. Yeah, because Firefox is dumb. Just making sure we get, I don't want, I want it to taste good. Now, how do you check to make sure that you have a good cantaloupe or you have a good watermelon? I do a thumb test and then I do a smell test. A good melon will tell you, basically. It's going to smell like it's got, it's going to smell fresh. So, let your nose, what is that? The toucan? Is that what it is?
Let your nose do the walking.
Yeah. I think his name was Sam the Toucan.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of, listen, if I was better at this, then you would be watching somebody else. But you just have to do what you can do. Get what you want off of it. It's not going to look pretty. Once you put it in your mouth, you're not going to care. It is that good. So again, I'm just taking the slices here.
Oh, there's some weirdo just popped up.
Oh, it's so late for you, my love. Welcome. We were just talking about how much we missed you. How was your rest of your dinner? What did you have for your main course? I know you had crab cakes, but I don't know if that was your main course or not. We all miss you live in studio. So I'm gonna do both of these sides. Am I a little sick? I mean, no, I have. It's from the onions. I was crying from the onions, so that's why I'm sniffing. Ooh, a crab cake Caesar salad. What? That sounds pretty great. Have we done a Caesar salad? I think that sounds like something we've
I
done.
think you did.
I did a Caesar salad. I know I did the dressing at least. And we definitely did a Caesar salad. Cran fingers? What the hell are cran fingers?
Crab fingers.
Oh, that makes much more. That sounds
That
like
kind of sounds creepy. Crab fingers.
I'm gonna get your crab fingers in your face. In your face. Otherwise, this week for us, Amy, like I said, flew out on Wednesday for her conference in Philadelphia, and I have been left to my own devices, and I tell you what, those devices have been nothing. To be perfectly clear with you.
Go in the kitchen.
Blue is staring at me from over here, going, I really wish I could have some of that Serrano ham. Ugh, that's too bad. Nobody wants chemically sauce. Chemically sauce sounds like a Nickelodeon hero from like the 90s.
Or the
And it's like
beginning
a
of
girl
a bad
named-
hair band.
Yeah, her named Kim, and she's like a secret spy.
Yeah. Gonna get this chemically sauce
Yeah, that's how
into
she-
the
yeah.
vial.
That's how she got her powers or something. Well, that's too bad. Did they make you a new one? Was it better? Yeah, I thought we did. I knew it was an earlier one. Also, a band name, chemically. Yes. Everybody go like this video. You should do it right now. And if you haven't subscribed, go do that too. We are approaching episode 200 rapido very, very rapidly. We have 2 weeks, everybody. I said it again, 2 weeks. So clear your calendar because I have a really great idea. I've sort of told Ping what it is, but hey, Shira. But next week we are going to make the precursor to what we're going to do. We're going to make crepes next week. So keep all that out there. We're making crepes next week. And then we're going to take that recipe that we make next week and we're going to use it to do something with those crepes for episode 200. So, Ping, don't tell. But it should be fun. Okay. Now let's make sure this watermelon gets the same treatment here. Yes, I'll probably use that one, the first one on that list you sent me. What, I look so proud of myself that I know what I'm doing? Yes, I am proud of myself. I cannot take credit for this. Shira in the chat works for me, and her partner, she suggested this, and I thought, this is a great idea. So, yes, we are definitely going with that idea, Shira. And I will tell you, it is one of those things that I was like, when she said it, I was like, this is a great idea. So,
I think he should, Amy. The watermelon, when Erin cut up the watermelon last week, she basically just took a knife and started slicing randomly.
It was, I love Erin, but that, like, I put it, so there was a lot left over, so, and I was like, we'll never get to all of this.
She might as well have just used her hand to rip it apart. I think that's mostly what she was doing.
But I gave it to the worms, and I was looking at it, and I was like, what happened here? Yes, please have her watch, because I think that, like I said, I like to give credit where credit is due. So, I'm definitely proud about the crepes. I mean, again, it is not my idea, but it's a great idea, and I think it's going to be really, really fun to do. We could be here for 4 hours, but we're gonna.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. So I'm just taking these, and again, I want these to be a nice thin layer here. Because you want to be and I'm probably going to cut these into strips. And again, the reason why, and I might not, is I want to be able to have it, you want to have bites. And you want to be able to have just, a single delicious bite. So you'll be able to cut this up, and you'll do it. So we're having just mark it on the calendar, everybody. We're having 2 salads for dinner tonight. Or not dinner, with our dinner tonight. So
healthy.
I know. We're going to have to eat double ice cream for dessert.
That's right.
Yeah. But again, I'm just taking that same technique I did before. Straight down. It is making a nice effort here. And I'm just going to, same thing. This is not something that's going to take you terribly long. You should be able to prep most of it. And again, you want to make sure you do your marinating before anything else gets started, so that while you're doing your cutting, your marinating can be happening. That worked for me. Ooh, that is good. I was worried, I was telling Denise before we started, I was worried about the watermelon, because sometimes you get a watermelon, it's got no flavor.
Yeah.
But this one is pretty good.
Even if it passes all the tests, sometimes it's just...
Yeah, it's just no good. Let me get some bowls here so that we can, when I'm ready to do that, we can just go. Have you guys, anybody out there in the world made a salad like this before? Where you melon and, I've never really, I know that they have existed. I just never had one until Lindsay made the ones with cantaloupe, but it was so good. I was like, I have to make it again. And I did make it once before, and it was just so excellent. So, should we make a boozy milkshake, everyone? Let's do it.
I mean, you should see this fancy, what is it?
Basically, it's Bailey's. But
Bailey's
it's super fancy.
Doug bought.
I'm going to show you. So I've got homemade vanilla ice cream. We're just going to use all of this. Yes, like and subscribe. Thank you, Amy. So look at this. I saw this, and it is 5 Farms. It's from County Cork, Ireland. It's a small batch Irish cream liqueur. It's a product of Ireland. It has 17% alcohol. And I thought, this thing is the cutest thing I've ever seen. And we don't have Bailey's here. I was like super shocked about that. And then, so I bought it. Yeah, that's just it. I don't really drink Irish. Don't really drink it, but I'm gonna have a little shot of it before we make stuff with it, just to see how it tastes. It's probably one of those things you should shake up, huh? Don't you think?
iPad lost connection with the Mevo.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
But I wasn't zooming in anyway.
Yeah,
so.
There's not a lot of zooming to happen here.
it taste like Bailey's?
That tastes excellent. Let me give you a little shot here. It's more creamy than I
Expected?
I think it's just, because it's not mass produced.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't have, I don't know. I always think Bailey has a kind of maybe a little chemically.
Let's see if it gives me the...
Do you like Bailey's?
It doesn't smell like Bailey's.
No, it smells really good.
Tastes more like caramel.
Mm-hmm. But it's really good.
You can have that.
Yeah. You can't have it?
I just don't want to take a shot. Maybe I'm getting them liquored up.
A Pennsylvania peaches and cream liqueur. Yes, please. Yes, that sounds really great. Okay. So, let's do this. First thing you're going to do is we're going to take roughly 2 cups of vanilla ice cream. If you need more, I'm gonna make more ice cream tomorrow. I bought some really fancy cream and some really fancy half and half. So I'm gonna test to see if it tastes any better than the regular stuff. Oy. Come on now. Now I need 2. Since I'm making a double batch for Denise and I. You need 2 ounces of this. Because there's always some stuck in the bottom. So 2 ounces of Kahlua. So again, all of this is, how's it bad? So far we have ice cream, liqueur. And coffee liqueur going in, and all of these things I like so far. Okay, and then last but not least, 2 ounces. Then we're gonna make Tiny Whisk. He is always in our minds and hearts. This is vodka. This is just Tito's. This is what I had because I bought it because this is gluten free. And since Sandor was here last week for the party, I wanted to make sure he had something. And now we're just going to take that and add a little. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to have. Just a handful of ice cubes and blend. While that's happening, hold on a sec. Don't worry, everybody. I have an order about this. It's totally fine. I have in the freezer, I have the bowl and the whisk.
Oh, you're doing whipped cream too?
I'm going to do whipped cream. Yeah, you can't.
What? Amy, you're missing out.
Whipped cream. I'll need a little sugar. Yoink. Blue, get out of the kitchen, please. Little vanilla. And again, do this shit with your heart. If you like it a little sweeter, add more. I'm going to do that much. If it needs more, we'll add more. But if we're going to be loud, we might as well be really loud. Okay. Oh, let's get really fancy.
You're gonna do a chocolate swirl in the glass?
Yes. Why? Yeah. Well, I hope so. Oh no, that's barbecue sauce.
That'd be
That's
gross.
not gonna be good. Huh. I thought we had some chocolate sauce. Maybe it's in the fridge.
I'm sure you have some.
It's not a necessary thing, everybody, but I don't know. Oh, I see him there. Sorry, we're looking for chocolate sauce, but I don't think I didn't see any. Yeah. We're almost to stiff peaks. You don't want it to break, and then you got butter. Sweet, gross butter.
Did you use it all on the peanut butter buster parfaits?
Oh, I might have, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. So the cold bowl really, really helps here. Because you want to be able, I could just use this because this just has cantaloupe juice. I might have, Aim. I hadn't thought about that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, listen, we're guilting the lily, everybody, so. Chocolate sauce would really make this really go over the top, but we don't have any, so. Here you go, Denise.
Thanks.
Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna get a little spoon.
Oh yeah, that doesn't suck.
Man, one of these. Hot day. Sign me up. Yummy, yummy, yummy. That was good. Okay. Now, plating for both of these things is going to be very, very, very similar. You're just going to take, you're going to, go around your plate here. Actually, first thing, I'm going to do on the, just a little drizzle of balsamic on. Now, so you've got it underneath a little bit.
Lily doesn't like mudslides.
Yeah, she doesn't like. It's really good. It's really good. So I'm just taking chunks of this. I'm tearing the prosciutto. I don't need it to be big pieces. I want it to be able to be, when you take a bite of that it goes through. And it's breakable and so here's part of it. So you're going to take this burrata. Boink, boink. And because we want to just kind of place this in the middle. This is going to be messy. Yep. Yep, this is not probably how you should do this, but whatever. I think that's all edible. I'm just doing it in half here because there's plenty of it for both of us. And you're going to throw that right in the middle there. Oh my God, I'm so excited to do. You're going to take your slow marinated, not really.
Amy, I think Lily misses you. She's being a turd.
No, Lily being a turd. Ooh. And again, oops. I want to get a good distribution now. I want to use a good amount of this. But I don't want it to be, I don't want it clumped. I want it to be, again, use your discretion here of what you think it's going to look like. A teeny bit more of this on the burrata itself. Sorry, I'm concentrating, so I'm not speaking. This is, again, basil that I'm just tearing and sort of want to make sure you separate it so you don't huge mouthful of just layers of basil in your salad.
No kitty, that's my hand.
Not kidding, that's my pom pie. There's some doves that are trying to build a nest on our patio again. So I've been out there every half hour or so, blasting them with
Just blowing their two sticks away.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good flaky salt. We'll get it enough here. And then, again, just on the outside of it here. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, everybody, but that, if you guys served that at a restaurant, you'd be like, we're in for a good meal. So, and Denise, you've not had this, right?
No.
Oh, well, you're in for a treat. Kind of want to get a piece of everything and then try it that way. Hey, move button.
Smells good.
Yeah, it's really going to be...
It's a winner, folks.
So yeah, you just, again...
It's salty and sweet.
Yeah, that's what I love about it, is you're getting sort of all of that flavored profile combos that you really want. And again, we're gonna switch it up here. We're gonna try it with the watermelon and the rest. But again, a similar flavoring, and what you're trying to do with it is gonna probably be what you're gonna get out of it. So
That is good.
It's one of my new favorites. So thank you, Lindsay, for introducing it to us. If you're watching, it's been added to our repertoire. We've already, like I said, this is the second time I've made it. And yeah, very, very good.
Probably gonna have balsamic vinegar on my forehead when I go home.
It's because she's going to lick the bowl. That's what I
Yeah.
think that means. But
Well, I already have it on both of my drink glasses, and
nice. Perfect.
I think there's some on the cat.
Oh, well, she deserves it, so. You know, fresh basil has a little spiciness to it too. That's so different. So you get like a good mix of like flavors all the way through it, I think.
It is like mustard, Amy.
Sorry, I'm really concentrating because I'm really excited about this. And you could use it like a thinner balsamic if you really wanted to. I think that getting a little, if it's thicker, is going to be really, it's going to really add to the, oh my God, I'm so excited, guys. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so excited. Oh.
I can't zoom in, Amy.
Oh.
The
Does it not work?
iPad disconnected.
Let me just let it again. Well, it's being used. Okay. I don't know what's happening. One sec. That's weird. I've never seen that happen. We'll see if it loads this time. No, Tarman. That's my pot pie.
It wants some mudslide.
I think it's because it's speed for whatever. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah, this is really delightful. It's got a little bit of a zing, but it's also deliciously creamy, and the sweetness is. When it's really cantaloupe and muskmelon season, which is kind of the family that cantaloupe belongs in.
I'll put it up to the camera for her.
Oh, okay. All right, I have to have a bite. Are you showing all your friends? Yeah, that is really excellent. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so similar thing here. Whew. We're going to take a little bit of the peach balsamic. Is that one of those AI cameras on what? I can't see what it says.
On your strap? No, that's his microphone.
That's my microphone.
Terry Bookie.
Hi, Terry Bookie.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah. So I'm just going the same sort of layering here.
And that's the watermelon.
Yep, this is watermelon. And again, there's a little bit bigger slices, but we'll pepper them in here with some of the smaller ones. And then I'm going to do where it's sort of in the middle like this, because I'm not going to just place this in here. I'm going to, make sure I'm going to make sure that this is torn up a little bit.
And that's mozzarella.
Good mozzarella. And again, you need to make sure that you give yourself plenty of cheese so it cuts some of the sweet and salty, and it adds a nice creaminess to everything. Yeah. I'm really also excited about this. We'll see how this turns out, but I think with the lighter. And I'm just kind of doing a layering a little differently on this, but ooh, And now, again, this is just Serrano ham, so it's going to be a little bit saltier. It's going to be a little drier, but it's still going to be really delightful and, you know, add so much flavor layer. It's got some pepper in my nose now. Oh yeah. Okay. And, there's something on done.
Oops.
Yep. Oh man, that really smells delightful too. I'm really excited about this one because again, I really love a little bit of a pickled onion. And this is just not even really, it's just more a quick marinade where you're using, but it is good. I think it's going to pair really, really well. So again.
Norman's going to be hammered.
Oh, is he drinking?
Well, he's trying to.
And just a teeny tiny topper here. And now I have fresh mint from our garden. So I'm just kind of going to tear it a little bit and bruise it so it brings out its minty freshness. Oh, the cat is pawing at the window.
The fly.
Yeah. Okay. So here you go. That is watermelon, mozzarella, and Serrano ham. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty excellent. Try that out, Denise. While I have a drink of my drink. Oh, that was a lot in my throat. That's what she said. Sorry, Denise.
That's good too. This one, probably because of the peach balsamic, was a lot sweeter.
Which is what I was hoping with. What I was hoping with this was you'd have that sweetness from it, and it goes well with the watermelon. Which, again, it's not. It's this watermelon. You know, it's not going to be the sweetest, but it's going to be good enough, and it's going to be. I think it's actually pretty is good, but the green is mint. Yes. Oh, I got it on my face.
Also, very good.
Well, there you go, everybody.
No kitty, those are mine.
Now, you could, if you wanted to, you could just tear this open like this in the middle. It's, you know, and same thing as you did with the burrata. I just think this offers a better opportunity just because of the way it is in strands and stuff to be, you know, more evenly distributed. The burrata you could, but it would be, I think, it'd be a lot messier. So, I hope you liked this episode. I don't know why I got inspired today. I think it was because I was thinking about this salad, the cantaloupe one. And then I was like, ooh, what if we did a variation on that? And it would be really good. So, turns out I was right, apparently. Did I tell you what we're doing for the 200th episode, Amy? I can't remember if I did or not.
And tell me.
No.
Hey, get out of my glass.
Good night, Amy. I love you.
Yeah, go to bed.
crazy. It's 11 p.m. Party animal. Woohoo! All right. Now, I am a big fan already of this. I'm gonna probably slice the rest of that green or that onion and throw it in with this. And yeah, oh yeah. I'm so excited I'm not really speaking. Sorry, I'm putting extra onion on mine because I really love it. Okay. I think the salt, the flaky salt is a necessity.
Yeah.
Because you want a good crunch. And again, this just proves, you can take savory and mix it in with a sweetness and kind of, again, layer flavors around and do something that's not, I've never done this before. So, oh yeah, mint. I meant to put it in there. Sorry. I should be punished for that one.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, let's have a taste of this bad boy. Yep. Doesn't matter, it's mine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's also really excellent.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't expect, like the mint is a little bit spicy too because it's like not, I don't think it's like a spearmint or anything, but I don't know what it is. It's just growing in the garden and I know it's mint. But that peach balsamic, white vinegar balsamic is really, really good balance. I think the dark or the regular balsamic would be too much of a balance over the top of it. And it's just, ooh, that is killer. So I hope that you learned something because I sure did. And you should like and subscribe right now if you haven't. I really appreciate it if you do. I still, oh, that's so good. I still want to be at I'd love to get to 200 subscriptions before episode 200. That'd be awesome. All of this is very easy. Make yourself a frozen mudslide. It's delicious. Add some whipped cream, add some chocolate. Make these for your friends for a salad. These will be an excellent starter salad for, like, we're going to have some steak. So it'll be really light and you won't get overwhelmed. And then you just go for the race. But we love you. Thanks for tuning in as always. And we'll see you next week for crepes. And then the fun of episode 200. So we love you very much. And remember to be kind, to be loyal, to do something nice for somebody next week. We will see you then, and we love you very much. Bye-bye.